Good morning.
Morning all.
So we're all packed up for the last time this year to head back to
Good morning, everyone. We're on a short trip for today down to Creston for a couple of provisions that we could not source in Crawford Bay. So Mario's behind the wheel, so we're not hauling any trailer, but lately she's actually been doing a fair amount of driving with the trailer behind us. So what are your comments today, honey?
Let's get the scaffolding back. We're done with it.
Yeah, we're just heading back to Creston to drop off the scaffolding that we rented. They have daily and weekly rates. I think we had it for about 4 days, 5 days maybe. So, oh well, it needed to be done, and now we're just heading back and then picking up a few provisions. And aside from that, we're not doing too much today. I'm a very sore, hurting unit today.
I made him work too hard. I'm a bit of a slave driver, apparently.
Fact. Yeah, it's all to a common purpose, but yeah, it is what it is, and it's nice to have some downtime just to drive down the road, stare at the lake, stare at the mountains. And that was a bug that hit the windshield, if that came through, because that was fairly loud.
It was a big one.
Yeah, it was large. So we've, over the past few days, when we first arrived here last weekend, about a week ago, we were sitting roughly 15 to 20 Celsius, and rainy and soggy and misty. It was just ugly weather. It was typical lower mainland weather for British Columbia. But here in the Kootenays, it bounced back dramatically. We're probably going to hit around 27, 28 Celsius today. And it's a good day to not have to work. But if we do work in the cabin, all of our mechanical is done. So the heat pump works outside. Both of our mini splits work inside. The ERV is working to exchange air. So we can keep the temperature down to a level that we're both comfortable with, even though my comfortable level and her comfortable level are probably 25 degrees apart.
No. 10.
Okay, she says 10, so I'm gonna shoot for 15. We'll meet somewhere in the middle. Anyways, yeah, it's all good.
So we're all packed up for the last time this year to head back to
Lower Mainland.
the Lower Mainland. Next time we come up, we won't be going back. So excited.
Absolutely.
It's only about a month away. So, yay.
And we are both tuckered out from this trip.
Yeah.
The ceiling boards, it was a big job.
We'll show you it.
It was a balancing act, basically what it was.
Yeah, this is true. Okay, we also did our deck boards, but we didn't quite calculate that right.
I ran short 7 boards.
That's okay. We will pick some up. We couldn't find any source any locally, so we'll pick some up in the Lower Mainland and bring them back with us. All right, let's go inside. I might have mentioned it a time or two before. A chandelier, it's so pretty. We had hoped, I had hoped, to get the bathroom sink all cleaned or mounted and stuff. I washed the floor behind there, but somebody had muddy shoes today.
Guilty.
So lights work in here as well. So we got light bulbs in there. And bedroom, I showed you before that it's still a disaster. We have lights in here, and we still have, nothing's changed in here, actually. That was the bedroom's kind of a staging room where we
Staging / storage.
Yeah, so all the things that can't go in their places yet. So, anyways, we have all the lights here for the kitchen. And, oh yeah, and did I mention the chandelier? Okay, you turned the water off?
Water is off.
Okay. Funny story, late last night, I did a coat of paint on these in behind where the cabinets are going to go. And while I was putting the one that the sink will live in back in its place, I bumped the hot water tap, and it sprayed me. I had a little shower, and yeah, so I had to leave everything, pull everything away from there and mop everything up and let the floor dry overnight. So there's a section of floor that's very clean right now. All right, let's go upstairs and check on these ceiling boards. Okay, there they are. So we have some trim work that we will be doing, but basically the boards are pretty much done. Everywhere where we need a light socket, we didn't finish up that section again. We miscalculated the number of boards we would need. How many of these boards? You said 7 of these ones as well.
We are 8 short of those.
8 short of the 12-foot boards to go up here. So while we are away, our electricians can finish up their job with the smoke detectors, the lights, and
there's a couple plugs up there.
A couple of plug-ins, and yeah, so they can finish that up, and then their job will be done. And when we come back, we'll be putting the railing on and getting that kitchen, at least the lower half of it, up and running. So can't wait. You know, watch where I'm walking here.
Then we can start doing all the finishing trim and stuff like that, like around the doors and the windows,
and
to
then,
cover up this tape.
Yes.
And then we can shoot for occupancy.
Yeah. Well, trimming's not part of occupancy, I don't think. But
it is not, but it'll look nice.
yes. While we are living here, it'll be much easier to work on these things a little more gradually rather than trying to power through and get things done. Anyways, coming outside. Oh, and I meant, got these lights here too outside. They're really bright at night. It's great. And we got one more light going on the side of the house so that we can see what's going on there. Well, the ferry's just spinning around. I can't look out there also, I get dizzy. Whee!
Landing in Balfour.
Landing in Balfour, and it'll be the last time we land in Balfour going this direction, heading west, in a very, very long time.
Hopefully. The rest of our trips should be south towards Creston and then down across the U.S. border or east towards Cranbrook.
Yeah. Unless you want to go to Nelson for some reason.
Yeah.
It's a little closer than Cranbrook. Anyways, so yeah, it's the last time with the trailer, shall we say.
True. Yeah, okay.
Okay, and here we go. Pulling off the ferry.
And we're off like a herd of turtles.
Second to last vehicle. And there's the Balfour. Should be starting up pretty soon. They're still doing summer schedule. Apparently summer schedule goes to the 15th of September. Definitely a different view as far as busyness and everything. So all the kids are back in school, and yes, today is the first day of school. So people are back into their regular winter routines, or starting to. that wraps up this episode.
That closes another door in this chapter.
So that's all for this week.
Give us a thumbs up. Good to see.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Ring that bell for notifications.
Bye-bye for
Bye-bye.
now.